here. I'm the manager over here at the range, and I'm here with Jena this morning, and we're going to have a lot of fun. First off, I'm going to explain to our Kodiak followers who Jena is. I met Jena, oh man, a couple of months ago, 6 months ago now, maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Through the Bear, where she was a DJ over there. She's a firearms enthusiast. Her husband's in the Army. She's a pretty awesome girl in general. And what our plan is to do is to take Jena through the whole Kodiak training profile and make her a pretty awesome warrior. These days she's working over as a health coach over at Pinnacle. Yep. So she has a pretty diverse background, a lot of different things that she does. And so Jena, would you have to tell your followers who I am and what we do here?
This is Will. He's an instructor over here at the range, and yeah, I met him about 6 months ago, and he seemed, gung-ho, wanting to teach everyone everything that he could. And with my husband, being an Army vet, he's really excited that I'm doing this, that I'm getting proper training. Because there's only so much your husband can teach you without you getting annoyed. So that's why I'm coming here
to get...
That's why I'm coming here to get proper instruction, and I'm really excited because awesome. I haven't shot in over a year. So
I don't even understand that stuff.
I know. So today will be interesting.
Cool. All right, so what is your shooting experience? What kind of background do you have with that?
The first time I ever shot a gun was actually a 12-gauge shotgun.
Nice.
And that was...
How big are you, just for reference?
I'm maybe 5'3" on a good day.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We'll wear some high shoes.
Yeah, I'm a little thing. But yeah, the first time I ever shot was actually on my husband and I's second date. So that's a little intimidating. And yeah, it kind of blossomed from there. So
you own a gun now then?
I do. Yes, I have my lifetime carry, which I'm very fortunate and blessed to have here in Indiana.
Do you carry everywhere?
I do carry everywhere. My thing is though is that I want to learn how to use my weapon as a defense and not be a target just because I am.
It's the absolute right mindset to have.
So
was it that day with your husband that got you into the shooting thing?
Yes.
It was kind of an adrenaline rush, a little scary, but kind of fun at the same time?
Yeah, because I was always intimidated. I looked at it, and I mean, my dad, I grew up knowing he carried, but I had never shot. I never went on daddy-daughter dates or anything shooting, and the first time my dad and I went shooting was actually like a few dates in with my husband and I. He brought my dad and I here, actually, to shoot.
Oh, then your dad lost the whole opportunity to intimidate your boyfriend.
Exactly.
So what gun do you carry?
I have an XD.
XD, Springfield XD is a fantastic gun. What caliber?
9.
Good girl. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you think right now, is in your opinion, why did you choose the XD at 9mm? Why was that the defensive weapon you wanted?
I used to have a shield, and I didn't like how I shot it, and I didn't like how it felt.
Okay.
I switched to a Glock, and for me, I mean, I have really tiny hands.
The Glock's kind of wide on the back.
Yeah, and although I love the Glock, my husband carries a Glock, I personally am just too small, I felt for it, and too inexperienced.
Okay.
So that's why I have the XD right now.
It's a great gun, but it's not for everybody.
Right.
That's why there's so many different guns out there.
Right.
All right, so what's your favorite gun you've ever shot?
Ah, that's a toughie. I love shooting rifles. That's where I get my high, I feel. My husband and I will go, out in the woods in the country and just shoot that, usually in the summer. That's why it's been so long since I've shot. But I'm more, experienced with shooting a rifle than I am a pistol, so that's
Rifles
why...
are a lot easier too. You have
They
4
are.
points of contact instead of just 2 on it, and they make bigger booms.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's fun.
Definitely is. All right, so do you have any questions for me about what we're going to be doing, or we want to run into it blind, or what?
Let's run. Let's just run. You show me what to do, and let's get me good.
All right, we're going to do that. Let's see, a couple different ways to get a hold of us. This video is going to be hosted on YouTube. We're also going to post it on our Facebook page, as well as the Kodiak Facebook page, as well as Jena's Facebook page there. So you guys can get a hold of us there. We'll have a URL down on the screen for us. Comment on Facebook, comment on YouTube, whichever one you want to do there. It's up to you. Ask us questions. If you have an idea about, a couple of challenges or kind of contests we can put Jena through, or a couple of self-defense questions as we progress along through all this, ask them. We'll see if we can work that kind of fun stuff in there. First thing we're going to be doing today, though, is Jena's going to be shooting in the raw, which doesn't mean what you think it means. It means we're going to have her shoot without any training whatsoever from us, and just kind of establish a baseline of where she's at. So this should be a lot of fun. Ready to put holes and stuff? All right, so Jena and I are here on the training range, and this is where we do most of our classes at, typically forward of the firing line or behind the firing line, depending on the nature of the course. We're both rocking our pink eyes and ears, although hers are a little bit cooler than mine with
Yours
the
is sweet
camouflage.
though. They're good.
Yeah, a little jealous of that. She'll be shooting her XD9 subcompact, roughly 25 rounds in the raw in order to kind of get an assessment of where Jen is at right now. Is he excited?
Got
that heart rate a little elevated?
I'm excited. I don't want you to make fun of me.
I won't be making fun of you on video. Wait, ready? So we have the raw Jena shooting here at roughly 10, 12 feet maybe. Honestly, not too bad. I mean, if this were a person, their hips wouldn't be happy. And
right. Maybe a couple. I got the kidney a little.
A little bit, yeah. Which, you know, so they're going to have to go through dialysis
right.
the rest of their life. If you shoot someone's hips, they're not really chasing after you anymore.
Right.
So, you know, those are the positive aspects of that. There are not 25 holes on this target, but, you know, that's something we're going to work on. So all in all, with no training whatsoever, that's not too shabby, especially with a subcompact 9mm. You ready to learn?
Yes.
All right.
Teach me.
Hello, welcome to the range. My name is John Pemberton. I served in the Marine Corps for over 5 years. My main angle was in signals intelligence. My secondary job was a first-degree black belt instructor for the Marine Corps Martial Arts program. I've been doing that since 2006. After I got out, I became a certified NRA instructor. I can teach most of the pistol disciplines. I've been through a variety of different defensive classes. I'm teaching the Firearms 101 pistol class. So it's basically an introductory class, 2 hours, and we're going to get it done. So unless I'm in the act of actually shooting, spin this out. Same thing, just hands on the sounds of the platform. I'm going to extend it out. I'm still seeing it.
Semi-impressed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so excluding those two, because those were 2 of John's little demo rounds, made a little bit of improvement from your previous pre-training shooting, yeah?
Yeah.
25, 26 rounds, what was that, 35 rounds?
30-ish.
30 rounds, so after pistol, 101, 30-ish rounds, all there, and really a lot of them in the center of the target. I mean, you're cutting out a good chunk of that target with a 9mm, so that's pretty awesome.
Way to go, team!
Yeah, go team. All right, so we ready for just a little bit of free fire to see how you do on your own completely? Without any instruction after that? All right, then we'll do a little wrap up. So, a little post-class, we had Jena go through that Firearms 101 pistol, which is primarily a marksmanship class, going over a couple of different grip and stance techniques. You can find that on our website there. We'll have the URL at the bottom. So, what were your impressions, Jena?
When we did the first shoot, I was nervous. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm dropping. Everything's going to the bottom left. Like, this isn't good. And then after going through the classroom part of it, I learned a lot in the classroom part of it. And then when we applied it back at the range with John, it was...
Yeah, John did an amazing job of teaching you there. What was causing that dropping low into the left?
Well, we found out I'm left eye dominant, which I'm right. I didn't know what I was, so he kind of helped me figure that out. And I was anticipating my shot and to where I was just all over the place. Oh, yeah. And I felt my hands shaking. I wasn't afraid of it because I had shot before, but I was
still the matter of the fact that there's an explosion in your hand, you're having to control, there's a loud noise every time.
Yeah.
Natural human reaction, it tense up when there's loud noises around us.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
It was really cool just having him there, letting me know what I was doing, which otherwise I would not have known.
Having somebody else just kind of critique every little thing you're doing differently and wrong, so.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it had excellent results going from, you know, mostly getting it on a human-sized target to really getting it narrowed down into there, shooting into the vitals. Primarily a marksmanship class again, so next week we do our next little segment. It's going to be the beginning of Pistol Combatives 150, primarily going over mindset, situational awareness, there may be a little bit of hand-to-hand technique in there, and we'll do some more of that.
Yes.
All right, so are we excited?
I'm very excited.
All right, well, thanks for
Cool.
coming out today, Jenna.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And again, anybody who wants to have any comments, any questions for Jenna or myself or John Pemberton, our chief instructor, throw them in the comments section and we'll get back to you guys as soon as we can.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching.
See ya.
Bye.